Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, these readings are for your sun, moon and descendant signs, so remember to check out all three so that you can get a clearer picture of how they speak to you. With that said, remember they are general reads. Not everything's going to resonate with everyone, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your key to the week this week is the High Priestess. You very much have your finger on the pulse this week. So if you haven't seen the weekly general, please check it out. You'll know why as soon as you start watching it. This is going to be a very relevant week for you. And if you've been with me long enough, you will have heard me say I always pay attention to the Aries and the Gemini readings. The Aries reading, because a lot of what happens for you guys tends to have an overarching energy or theme for all of us. And the Gemini readings, because they are the Gemini energy rules the media, so we tend to see like whatever plays out in the Gemini energies will often have echoes of what's going on the wider world stage. The fact that you have the High Priestess this week as your key to the week, you have your finger on the pulse, but also some piece of information is coming to light. This might be something that you hadn't realized. Maybe it's something for some of you. This might be about a way that you are viewed that you're not aware of. So let's say you are the boss in your office. You might not realize that people talk about you as being a bit of a ball buster. On the other hand of it though, this might be that people are singing your praises, but you haven't known about it up until now. I also get the feeling that for a select few of you, you might come to realize this week where your name has been traveling in certain circles that you didn't even realize. And when it comes out or when it comes to light, this might be a really sobering look at what's going on for you or how you are viewed. You might suddenly become very acutely aware of how people really see you and what they really say about you when you're not present. Whether that's for the good or for the ill will obviously depend on your unique circumstances and situations. If you are a continued subbie, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. For your actions and options this week, you have the Five of Swords. So whatever it is that you do find out, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like it may not be the easiest of news to hear. For some of you though, this might be that there is, because you've got the Five of Swords, which is fraught communication, with the High Priestess. This might be a secret or a silent battle that you've been fighting that nobody else knows about. And maybe just with this, maybe this week it's coming to light. Or the other side of this, it is, like I said, maybe you're finding out how people view you and you are deciding, right, I'm going to change that narrative. But in order to do that, you are having to kind of not fight a battle, but I mean, you are an Aries after all, but so maybe you're having to set the record straight in some way, shape or form over the course of this week. It wouldn't be a surprise to me. I will say though, and you know, humour me, forgive me, if there is a certain way that you are viewed, I'm not saying that it's 100% right, but there is never any smoke without fire. So there's never any fire without smoke, should I say. So what I'm saying to you is, if there is a certain energy or a certain idea or portrayal of you as a person, even if you disagree with it, ask yourself where the truth is, all right? All rumors, whatever they might be, start from somewhere. Whether that's the truth is misconstrued, whether it's stretched, whether it's changed. We had a game when I was a kid. We had a game, and you know, forgive the impolitical correctness and all the rest of it. The political incorrectness, should I say. We had a game called Chinese Whispers where, you know, one person would say something in a group and then by the time it got round to like halfway through, whatever was said was completely different to the first original sentence that went out there. It may be something like that, but you do need to ask yourself, where is the element of truth in this week? For your communications and conversations, you've got the Three of Cups. You have this with the High Priestess. Some of you, it looks like, are reconnecting with somebody. And because you've got the High Priestess here, it's like you don't want anybody to know that this reconnection is happening. So this could be an old friend, it could be an old lover, maybe somebody is reaching out to you, maybe you're reaching out to somebody. I gotta be honest, because you've got the Five of Swords here, this could be family or friends. Maybe you're getting a lot of stick for this because, you know, it appears that you're not really thinking it through, or that you're being, you know, the Aries impulsive. Whatever it is, there is a reunion here that has the potential to upset the apple cart. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, you got the Three of Cups. So this is great because it means that when it comes to your studies, you're getting good news. For a lot of you, for some reason though, you're keeping this under wraps. I feel like this is some of you maybe processing the results that you got, even though they are maybe good, maybe they're better than you expected. For some reason, I feel like a lot of you are censoring yourself though. Maybe a friend didn't get into the same university. Maybe they didn't get the same grades and you're trying to downplay your own success for some reason. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be a reconnection or a re-establishing of a work-based friendship that, again, maybe your boss has said, you know, we separated you or we split you up from different desks because you talk too much or because you play too much. That could be sort of knitting back together or gelling back together. Just keep it under wraps. And when I say under wraps, you don't have to hide it, but just keep it to a professional level so that they can't give you any stick for it. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, I love this for opportunities shaping up behind the scenes that come through friends or other colleagues, people that work in your field or your arena. Maybe even for some of you, you're aligning with a competitor, somebody who is in the same business as you, maybe somebody that's in the same industry. Maybe before you were kind of butting heads, only now you've decided to join forces instead of to go against each other. If you haven't seen the weekly general, please check it out because this really feels very, very evident for that. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, I feel like this is either a friend or a lover from the past that's coming in, and this might be somebody that caused you a lot of problems in the past. And it's like something has changed between you. Maybe you've grown as people and now you gel more. Maybe you have realized that you're both in a different place. And so now, you know, there's a much better chance for it to work. But because you've got the Five of Swords here, it's like whatever you're doing, you're met with resistance. It's like the outside world or the people that surround you can't see the benefit to this. They don't always have to. For your love and relations, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, I really like this actually because it bodes very well for your finances. There could be some hard conversations with the partner about money though. And when it comes to your relationship energy, for those of you that are single or newly seeing somebody, this is this week, it could be that that person or this potential significant other has financial challenges or issues. Maybe they're just really frivolous with their money and it's just not a good combination. I would also say as well, for some of you, it looks like you're planning to move somebody into your home. I would give that some consideration. For your money and materials, you've got the World card. So this is, when it comes to your resources, there is potential to make money here this week. There is a potential to solidify your money-making enterprises, but it comes through connections and collaborations with other people. Maybe this is a realignment with old friends, old colleagues, old business partners, maybe people that you had ideas to work with, but never quite got round to it. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the World card is like literally the physical structure of your body, your bones, your skeleton, your teeth. Because you've got this with the High Priestess as well. By the way, I'm not a doctor. I can't give you medical advice, but what I will say to you is, for some of you, it looks like you're there's a potential here for having a mineral deficiency that could have an adverse reaction with your physical skeleton. So look into that. If you've got problems with that, go and check with your healthcare provider and ask them to check your hormones or any deficiencies for minerals, etc. When it comes to your home and environment, for some of you, this could literally be discussions, disputes, or challenges over your home or over the money that comes into the home, because you've got that Five of Swords here. Now with the High Priestess, for some of you it literally just looks like you're hiding out from your community, or you're looking further afield to the place that you live. There's something about where you are that has maybe served its shelf life at this point. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know. Week, it's because I was filming the weeklies yesterday. It's because I was filming the monthlies yesterday. Oh my gosh. With that said, have an amazing week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.